What better way to celebrate May the 4th than to talk about Star Wars? Early, I know, but that doesn't mean we can't talk about The Force Awakens. I know the Mayweather and the Pacquiao fight's going on as I speak right now, but in all honesty, I could give two shits about it. Just don't let Mayweather win, Pac-Man. I guess I do give a couple shits. Anyway, guys, this video is gonna be a little different. I'm not gonna be giving a movie review, but more like a theory. A theory on why I think Star Wars Episode 7 is called The Force Awakens. And just a little bit of warning, this video may contain some light spoilers, so if you guys don't want to hear me going into depth on why I think the new Star Wars movie is titled that way, then feel free to check out my other videos Star Wars related, like my Star Wars celebration vlog and my thoughts on the new Force Awakens trailer. Those are up, you should check those out. Yeah, this video might not be for you because, again, it's a theory. I don't know if I'm right. But if I am right, expect me to be gone or dead in a ditch somewhere. Because JJ probably saw it and thought, yeah, I want this guy dead. Again, you have been warned. So this thought has been going through my head ever since the new Force Awakens trailer has been released. Yeah, it was awesome and it was so brilliant not to give us anything at all about the plot. And all of us are still asking, why in the world is it called The Force Awakens? So I gathered up as much research I could to make a pretty sweet theory. Or at least I think it's sweet. So we all know the ending to Return of the Jedi. Darth Vader and the Emperor die, Death Star 2 blows up, and supposedly the Empire is dead and all is good, but really, is it entirely gone? I actually don't think so whatsoever. I mean, just because you kill the Emperor and his right-hand guy does not mean an entire system falls. No, there'll always be someone else rising to power and trying to rebuild this one strong empire. Because the Empire no doubt took a huge blow in the nutsack. And that is where the main villain of The Force Awakens steps in, which is Kylo Ren. He's the one that probably rises up to rebuild the Empire, or the First Order as they call it now. So what's his backstory? Why all of a sudden this Sith wants power? Well, I mean, yeah, he's a Sith. Any Sith wants power, but I think it goes a little bit deeper than that. Don't worry guys, stick around because this theory is just gonna keep building and building itself. I remember I was at the Star Wars Celebration panel a couple weeks back and Oscar Isaac was speaking, and he says a certain princess sends him on a mission where he meets up with John Boyega and Daisy Ridley's characters and their destinies are forever intertwined. I'm sure that princess is Leia, or Queen Leia as they call it, but point is he's taking orders from her. Because what if she learns that Kylo Ren is taking over the First Order and she sends Poe Dameron to find her brother Jedi Master Luke Skywalker? For the movie to be called Force Awakens, it would have had to been gone for quite some time, which means that Luke is probably in hiding. What if he became so powerful within the Force that he kind of goes into exile to not hurt the ones he loves? Because there is a quote in The Empire Strikes Back, which I'm gonna be paraphrasing, is that Yoda says, oh, your friends are just another path to the dark side, something like that. Of course, Luke being young and still new to the ways of the Force, he doesn't listen. But now that he is older and wiser, he is taking Yoda's words into account. But still having that conflict with good and evil within himself, he's always had that. So maybe Princess Leia sends Poe Dameron to find Luke Skywalker because she learns that Kylo Ren has risen to power, and she knows that Luke Skywalker is the only one to stop Kylo Ren. Luke Skywalker has to make a return, therefore being called The Force Awakens. Because the Force, which is Luke, has been gone for so long, he has to awaken it within himself to stop Kylo Ren. Sort of like Return of the Jedi 2, but not really. And I'm sure it's easy to find Luke within Leia's point of view. Because in the new trailer, Luke says the Force is strong in my family. My father has it, I have it, my sister has it. Leia is still Force sensitive. I mean, shit, she was able to find where Luke was hanging after he lost to Vader in The Empire Strikes Back. But now that she is older too, she has an exact point where Luke is somewhere in the galaxy. And there you go, that's my theory. And if you guys are still around listening to me ramble on why I think the title's that way, I say thank you. I mean, I love talking Star Wars. I love going into depth on what I think the new movie is gonna be about. And I have another theory on the main plot and what the characters have in their place in the movie, but hopefully that'll be another video. I have a super awesome theory about that. Because this video is called Why The Force Awakens is called that way, and I want to keep it on that. And I'm sure I'm not the only person to think of this theory. I'm sure some of you are like, huh, I thought of that theory a long time ago. Why did I sound like Buffalo Bill just now? But I want to ask, why do you guys think Star Wars The Force Awakens is called that way? Do you have a different theory? Whatever your thoughts and theories are, leave a comment below. But before I go, I have to see who won the big fight. Okay, alright, okay. Shit. Mayweather won. Fuck. I guess I lost my bet. I bet on In-N-Out. That is a big fucking deal for me. But as always, there's a link for my Twitter and my Facebook in the description as well. Keep in contact with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But in the meantime, I have to get going. And may the Force be with you.